Welcome, class of 2028. Yes, that is the year that you will be graduating high school. So my name is Mrs. Eaton. It's not Miss, it's not Mrs. It is completely pronounced Mrs. Eaton. If you were going to try to find me via email because you needed to contact me before school starts in the fall, my first name is Swan, like the bird, spelled S-W-A-N, if you were going to look up my email. So next year I'll be teaching a section of 7-8 compacted math and also a section of 7th grade math. Some of the things that you will need to be successful in my class. Every day you need to have your laptop. We use our laptops every day in this 7th grade math class. You're going to need to have a dedicated math only notebook. It's not a notebook for science. It's not a notebook for ELA or for history. It is, when I go through it to grade it, I should only see math. And believe me when I tell you this, that you will go through many math notebooks throughout the year because we take notes every day and we do our practice in our math notebook. You'll need a writing utensil. It could be a pencil, it could be a pen, whichever you're comfortable with, but make sure you have one of them. And if you decide to be a person that has pencil that's not mechanical, then I highly recommend that you have a sharpener with you. There are no sharpening pencils during instruction, and the pencil sharpener that I have here in class is not the best. So please do not rely on the school providing the best stuff here for you. I would just make sure that if you like that pencil extra sharp, that you bring your own pencil sharpener. Of course, every day you will be using your laptop in class. All of our information is loaded in Teams, and we work a lot in our online notebook, which is OneNote. There are tutorial videos that you'll be watching almost every day to reinforce what instruction I gave you live. And you'll need a set of headphones to be able to listen to them if you do not want to listen to it on low volume. You can have wired headphones, you can have wireless Bluetooth headphones, but it's not necessary to have a Bluetooth. Any wired headphone that you can have in your backpack every day, that if it gets lost, it's not the end of the world. You can buy these headphones usually at any checkout stand at Walmart or Target, even at the gas station. They have these wired headphones for a few dollars. At the dollar store, I had a lot of students this year just go and pick up a pair that they used for math because they didn't want to pull out their Bluetooth expensive headphones, their iPods, because it was just something that they didn't want to risk losing. You need to bring your charger every day in case you are not being responsible enough to charge it every night. There's only 2 outlets in my classroom, and one of them is always in use by me because of the technology the school provides me, and the other one is for those random students who happen to have forgotten to charge it the night before. With 30 students in the classroom, maybe up to 35, we do not have room for everybody to be charging their laptops. I do not have cords that go across the ground because there are tripping hazards in order to offer more charging ports. So please, you will be asked to be responsible. If that turns out to be a difficult thing for you to do, then we will immediately have a conference with your family to ensure that you have appropriate practices at home to help you be successful the next day in school. So these are the things that you need to have every day in my classroom. What it looks like when you come into class. Every day there'll be a bell work that is loaded into your Teams. You will go in here, you will write it down in your notebook, you'll draw any pictures that accompany that bell work, and you'll get straight to work to solving it. You have 5 minutes in class to do so. Usually it looks like this in OneNote when we review it. This is what the timer looks like that I set for you so that you know when it's done that we will start to review it together in class. And this is all the writing that I should see in your bell work, in your paper notebook, because I will go in there and I will grade you on this to make sure that you're always following along and giving 100% effort into understanding the mathematical material. Usually at the beginning of every topic, we will have vocabulary notes that I do in a video that you will watch, and you will fill this out in your notes, which is also graded as a quiz grade. And then after that, usually we have an assignment that I teach you how to use the math knowledge that you just acquired, and then you will practice this. I don't assign homework in 7th grade. I give you plenty of practice time in class to get it done. However, the reality is that some of you might need extra time, and if you do not use your class time wisely, then you will ensure that you have homework yourself. It's always due the next day, or usually, often, I do make it due at the end of the class period, because I do not like to go home and grade papers just as much as you don't like to go home and do homework. So you need to make sure that you're using your class time wisely, and that's how you can be a successful 7th grade student in my math class. If at any time this summer you feel like you need to reach out to me, that you're concerned about some of the items that you may need, I can resend you this video for you and your family to watch together. This hopefully will also be loaded on the school's website so that you can also access it there. But do not hesitate to reach out if you have any concerns once you find out that I am your math teacher. Have a great summer. Thank you.